The story of computers, from thought to tomorrow. To understand computers, we must first understand something deeper. Computers did not begin as machines. They began as ideas. Long before screens glowed and processors hummed, humanity faced a simple problem. How do we calculate, remember, and understand more than our minds alone can hold? The first beginnings, thinking machines without electricity. Thousands of years ago, humans used tools like the abacus, a simple frame with beads that helped track numbers. It wasn't a computer in the modern sense, but it represented something revolutionary. The idea that thinking could be assisted by tools. In the 1600s, mathematicians like Blaise Pascal and Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz built mechanical calculators made of gears and wheels. These machines didn't think, but they followed rules, and that idea would change everything. The real turning point came in the 1800s with Charles Babbage, often called the father of the computer. He imagined a machine called the analytical engine, capable of being programmed using punched cards. It was never fully built, but for the first time, a machine was designed to process instructions, not just numbers. Even more remarkable was Ada Lovelace, who realized that such a machine could one day work with symbols, music, and logic, not just math. She wrote what is widely considered the first computer program, nearly 100 years before computers existed. The future had been imagined long before it was possible. The birth of modern computing, war, logic, and electricity. The 20th century forced rapid innovation. During World War II, governments needed machines that could calculate trajectories, decode messages, and process vast amounts of data faster than humans ever could. This led to the creation of machines like ENIAC, one of the first electronic computers. It was enormous, filling entire rooms, and used thousands of vacuum tubes. It consumed massive amounts of power, generated intense heat, and required teams to rewire it just to change tasks. But it worked. These early computers proved something crucial. Information could be processed electronically. At their core, these machines relied on binary logic, everything reduced to ones and zeros. On and off, true and false, electricity flowing or not flowing. This simple idea is the foundation of every computer that exists today. How computers actually work, in simple terms. At the heart of every computer are a few essential components. The CPU, Central Processing Unit, the brain. It performs calculations and follows instructions. Memory, RAM, short-term memory, where active information is stored. Storage, hard drives, SSDs, long-term memory. Input devices, keyboard, mouse, camera, microphone. Output devices, screen, speakers, printers. A computer works by following instructions called programs. These programs are written in programming languages which are translated into machine language, binary, so the computer can understand them. Everything you see on a screen, images, text, video, sound, is ultimately represented as numbers. A photo is numbers describing color and brightness. Music is numbers describing sound waves. Words are numbers representing letters. Computers don't understand meaning. They manipulate symbols at incredible speed, and that speed is what changed the world. The microchip revolution, computers become personal more. In the 1950s and 60s, computers shrank dramatically with the invention of the transistor and later the integrated circuit. Instead of rooms full of vacuum tubes, thousands and eventually billions of tiny switches could fit on a single chip. This led to the microprocessor, allowing computers to become smaller, faster, cheaper, and more reliable. By the 1970s and 80s, computers left government labs and entered homes. Companies like Apple, IBM, and Microsoft helped define the personal computer era. Suddenly, individuals could write documents, manage finances, play games, and learn, all on a machine sitting on a desk. Computers became tools not just for specialists, but for everyone. The internet, computers learned to talk. If computers changed how we think, the internet changed how we connect. Originally developed to share information between researchers, the internet evolved into a global network linking billions of devices. Email replaced letters, search engines replaced encyclopedias, social media replaced distance. Computers stopped being isolated machines and became nodes in a worldwide mind. Information became instant, knowledge became searchable, communication became global. This connectivity reshaped politics, business, culture, and identity itself. The mobile era, computers in our pockets. As technology advanced, computers became even smaller. Smartphones are not just phones, they are powerful computers with cameras, sensors, GPS, and constant internet access. Today, the average phone is more powerful than the computers that sent humans to the moon. We now carry computing with us at all times, blending digital and physical life together. Artificial intelligence, machines that learn. One of the most important shifts in computing history is happening right now. Machines that can learn. Traditional computers follow fixed instructions. AI systems, however, learn patterns from data. Through techniques like machine learning and neural networks, computers can now recognize faces and voices, translate languages, drive cars, write text, diagnose disease, create art and music. These systems don't think like humans, but they approximate certain cognitive abilities. This raises profound questions. What is intelligence? What is creativity? What is uniquely human? The future of computers, what lies ahead? The future of computing is unfolding across several frontiers. Quantum computing may allow machines to solve problems impossible for classical computers by using quantum states instead of binary bits. Brain-computer interfaces could allow humans to interact with machines using thought alone. Ubiquitous computing means computers embedded everywhere, in clothing, homes, cities, even bodies. Artificial general intelligence, while still theoretical, challenges us to consider a world where machines reason across domains like humans do. But with power comes responsibility. The future will require wisdom, not just innovation. A closing reflection. From beads on a frame to invisible code shaping reality, computers are one of humanity's greatest creations. They are mirrors of our logic, amplifiers of our creativity, and extensions of our minds. Yet computers do not choose purpose. We do. The story of computers is not just about machines. It is about human curiosity, imagination, and responsibility. And the next chapter is still being written by all of us.